What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today is day 100 of daily uploads, and I just want to thank everyone for watching. We actually hit 6,000 subscribers, so what a good time to do that on the 100th day of daily uploads. I started on May 1st, and I made a personal challenge to myself. I gotta upload something every day for 100 days, and I stuck with it despite, like tonight, filming at 3 a.m. and not getting to bed till like 5 or 6 a.m. But I wanted to do it, and I'm gonna take tomorrow off, but then I'll be back uploading again. I might do 6 days a week, just so I can kind of give myself some time to relax and kind of recharge. But anyways, I still want to upload like daily pretty much. So we'll see how that goes. But I just want to thank you guys because it's been amazing, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the next 100 days. And so yeah. Without further ado, let's get into the KO compilation, episode 2. We have 4 battles for you today, and they're pretty good. I was trying to find a 5th one, but I couldn't find a good one, so we're just gonna do 4 today, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, so let's just get into it. So the first battle, we have a submission by the username Capricorn Abe. So thank you for the submission, and let's just see what we got going. So he's running Dratini, Azumarill, and Ferrothorn, and he's running an Ice Beam Play Rough variant on the Azumarill. But let's just see what happens. So he leads into a Galarian Stunfisk, and this is not like the best matchup, but you know, if you can land a V-Create, obviously it'll do a lot of damage. But he decides to tank the Rock Slide, which is very gutsy, and he's gonna have to shield this one because this is gonna go down if you I mean, it's very close to going down, but he just barely gets the V-Create off before fainting, and he has 2 charged. So he throws the first one, and then he throws the second one. The opponent's gonna have to shield, otherwise probably will KO. And so just like that, he burns both of his opponent's shields, and so that was a really good play there. And now he's in with Azumarill, and this is they're not running Hydro Pump, but his opponent doesn't know that. So his opponent switches out, and now he probably could have stayed in there, but he's at switch advantage now because his opponent switched out. So he might as well come in with Ferrothorn. And so he's gonna come in with Ferrothorn and just go Bullet Seed and Power Whip. And this first match, I kind of just related to back when like Michael Jordan was on the Bulls and like they needed to win, and all like the strategy was just give the ball to Jordan and he'll do his thing. So it's kind of the same thing, like put Ferrothorn in and let it do its thing, and it's just gonna sweep up. So if you see here, it's gonna sweep up this Azumarill, knock it out. In comes Stunfisk, and the Ferrothorn is just gonna take this one out as well. Now, if this was an Earthquake, this would KO the Ferrothorn, but it's only a Rock Slide, and so they switch into Whiscash. This is no problem for the Ferrothorn. He's like, I got this. Power Whip to the face, 1-hit KO, and then finishes off the Stunfisk with another Power Whip. So that Ferrothorn just cleaned up the entire team at the end of that game. So that was a huge play from Ferrothorn. So MVP definitely goes to Ferrothorn for that first game. And yeah, so our next submission is by NotRobJP. So thank you for the submission. I'm actually going to put his Twitch URL right on the screen there because he also streams on Twitch. He wanted me to give him a shout out there. So definitely check him out on Twitch if you are, especially if you're from Japan, because I think he's from Japan. So for all my Japanese battlers who want to support your fellow Japanese battlers, and everyone else for that matter, check it out. But we got Cresselia, Obstagoon, and Munchlax. But he actually doesn't even use Munchlax in this battle. He gets the boost, so watch out for that boost. That's what I would call this battle if I were to call it something. Watch out for the boost, because he's going to be able to just farm up this Snorlax. This is not a good... the opponent is not happy that he has a Snorlax in right now, I bet. So he gets farmed down. Obstagoon is still powered up. Probably going to be using a shield just to keep it alive. So let's see if he shields here. Yep, so he shields the Mud Bomb. And then he's going to go for a Night Slash. And this will do a big chunk if it goes unshielded, and it does. So it like takes about half of its remaining health. And then if he can survive this, he should be good to farm it down. But he decides to go for the Night Slash anyways, just to be sure. And probably a good strategy. Oh, but the opponent shields, so can he farm it down? He is able to farm it down with 3 more counters. And then, oh no, a Shadow Executor comes in and gets a one-shotted with a powered up Night Slash. So there you go. Very solid game. Excellent KO there at the end. I don't know if that would have knocked him out if it wasn't boosted, but gets the boost and actually goes for a 5-0 set. So that is very, very solid. And yeah, going for the Dratini here. I forgot to cut this part out. But anyways, let's go into the next battle. Nice catch with the Dratini. Is it a good one? No, it's not. Okay. And oh, looks like this one's me. All right, sweet. So let's see what kind of mischief little JR gets into this time. Okay, OHKO'd. This is the OHKO'd Hypno team. This team, I love this team. So solid. But yeah, so I'm going against the Meganium, and I just decided to go for straight Night Slash. Gunk Shot would obviously be super effective and would probably one-hit KO it, but I just don't have time to get to it. These Frenzy Plants are going to be coming at me way too fast, so I have to just go for Night Slash, and I shield the Frenzy Plant. So they don't shield either of my Night Slashes, so that is totally fine with me. And now I can pretty much just let this one go. I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot because I need to get the shield, although I decided to go for the bait. So this was actually a pretty interesting play. I decided to keep that OHKO'd around just in case I needed it. And now that I know his last Pokemon is Skarmory, it's pretty good. I can pretty much, Hypno has a good matchup against both of these Pokemon, so I could probably just shield up the Hypno, or I could finish off with a Azumarill. So either way, we're in a good spot now that we won that opening matchup. The Meganium was a big threat to our team and we got rid of it. So yeah, I decided to let this one go. And I'm going to save that shield. We have enough energy for the Thunder Punch, so we might as well just throw it. And then let's see if our opponent shields. They don't shield, so they're down to the last poke. Oh, they don't have any shields. Alright, so yeah, sorry about that. They already used their last shield. So Azumarill is in with Ice Beam. And now I can go for the Gunk Shot. I'm just going to shield this one and then go for the Gunk Shot. And we'll see if we can one-hit KO this one. So great, excellent, and go to sleep. So we knock out the Azumarill and take that game. So there you go, 2 OHKO'd KOs in this video. So just shows you how powerful it is. Gunk Shot is a super hard hitting move. And our last submission is by Paulstad. So thank you for the submission. And he's running Glaring Stunfisk, Azumarill, and Victini. So very interesting team, and this was a very interesting way he played the opening matchup. Goes against, well, really the opponent doesn't switch out, which I thought was kind of interesting. They probably figured they could just go straight Grass Knot and do enough damage or maybe get a shield. That definitely comes with experience, because just at first glance, Alolan Raichu being weak to ground, you would think that it would switch out, but it decides to stay in. So they decide to stay in with that, and they actually burn both their shields, and they are able to knock out the Glaring Stunfisk. But here comes Victini. This thing is so deadly with shields, and you're about to see exactly how deadly it is. So he burns a shield to knock out the Raichu, and then a Victory Bell comes in, and he tries to switch, I think, to try to maybe catch something, but anyways, decides just to go for the V-Create. This is obviously going to KO. And then in comes Abomasnow, which is weak to fire. And this is going to one-shot KO. That Abomasnow didn't even get like a single move off, basically. So, wow, that was like Sceptile bad. I don't know if you guys remember that one. But yeah, so anyway. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to submit some battles, you know, Ultra League starting, I believe, on Monday. So I'm taking tomorrow off. And so if you want to get some Ultra League battles in, we'll start doing submissions again on Monday. So the email will be in the description below, as well as my Patreon if you want to battle me and do some raids with me and support the channel. I appreciate all you guys for supporting me so much, and I'm having a blast. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you on Monday.